Hey everybody, welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes talking about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Let's get into the video. Today we're talking about Castor Maritime, and that is going to be the ticker CTRM, all right? And so their business is actually pretty simple to understand. It's basically cargo freight over the ocean. Pretty simple. So just to drive that home, they're a global shipping company engaged in the seaborne transportation of a wide range of dry bulk commodities. Okay, and if you're anything like me, you're like, okay, well, that's a little specific there. What are dry bulk commodities? I did pull it up here just to get a crystal clear definition. Dry bulk materials are unpackaged goods shipped in large parcels by sea and destined for manufacturers and producers. So raw materials, easy enough. So coal, grains, and metals are examples of dry bulk commodities. All right. And that's what they do here. We do have a bit of their fleet, and you can see all of the ships they have, and it's a good amount, not bad at all. As far as the news releases go, nothing too crazy. We can see here a bit about just what they're releasing. And as you can see, this one is the CTRM announces delivery of the MT Wonder Sirius, and then all of the ships and stuff. And if you go into here, you can actually see like projected gross revenue and things like that. So and this is something that I'll be looking into in part 2 of this video. For now, I just want to go over kind of a high level overview of the company, and in the future we can dive a little deeper. And so that is my plan for this. So make sure you stick around for those. Now I decided, hey, you know what else can they ship? You know, I don't know if they'll transition to anything, but you know, I used to work in a call center for, you know, I don't know, high-end clothing store, and we would have like perfume and stuff, and some things can't be shipped over the air. And so I wanted to see what else couldn't be shipped over the air, just so I wasn't giving you a small thing like perfume or like lipstick, for example. So take a look at what their air freight restrictions are for hazards. So these are things that just cannot be shipped via air. And so I'm just going to read the examples rather than the like materials. So things like lamp bulbs, perfume, batteries, speakers, untanned hides, which I think is like leather, chemical medicines, and anything with the danger sign on the packaging. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know, because there are a lot of benefits to air freight. So, you know, it's faster. I don't think it's the most cost efficient, just because for multiple reasons, but you know, there are some good reasons why people like to ship things through air. However, it is usually probably cheaper, number one, and number two, it is probably a better idea to and there's things that just can't be shipped through the air. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, long story long. And so I was like, you know what? There's not too much to look on the website, so let's dive a little deeper into these things. So, what is the life cycle of a ship? So, the life cycle, lifetime of a modern vessel is about 25 to 30 years. And so, I thought that was interesting. So I was like, wait a second, we're comparing ships to what? So let's take a look at planes. And again, while you know certain things can only be shipped via ship, then you know, keep that in mind. But in most passenger airlines will retire their aircraft after they hit about 20 to 25 years of age. So something there. And I would imagine that the ship maintenance probably isn't as extensive or crazy as airplane maintenance. Now, granted, the ships, these are like large freight ships. These aren't like small ships. So I wonder if the maintenance is about the same due to the size of the ship. But that's something that I'll be looking into my probably part 2 as well. Okay, and here's another just different piece of information. 10 things that you use every day that are shipped by a cargo ship: salt, cereals, sugar, electricity, drinks. Electricity typically meaning like batteries, copper, coal, stuff like that. Drinks, oil, soaps, books, iron and steel products, minor cargo shipping goods. So just another piece of the puzzle there to add. And then I was looking at the shipping cost. So this is going to be for part 2. So again, don't miss that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at Webull and see what we have going on here. We'll get into the chart in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at the financials. So annually, not too much. It looks like 2020 isn't released as of yet, but I'm sure that'll be released very, very soon. Now, looking at the gross profit. So the gross profit from 2018 to 2019 is not bad. A bit of an increase, which is great. I do like that. Institutional ownership is actually a little small. And so institutional ownership being 2.8, granted, the company it was listed relatively recently, and with all the changes, there could be some new institutional ownership. So do take that in mind. This is only updated from December 31st of 2020. Okay. So news articles, these guys have been in the news a lot, especially with their recent price action on the charts. So speaking of which, let's get into the chart. Okay. So here we go. This is a 6-month chart, and we can kind of see they've had a crazy run up. I mean, from about, looks like the low of 11 cents all the way of a high of about $1.95. Crazy run. Did pull back. We're seeing this kind of pattern with a lot of charts. Good little run up, and then we are seeing a pretty strong pullback. This was kind of the market correction included in this. A lot of these with this kind of double bottom pattern. So we will see if this truly is a bottom. However, I would say a good level of support would probably be around this area here. I'll draw kind of a rough level of support. And I might even be able to move this up just a tad. Sure, we'll go ahead and draw that. Leave that as a rough level of support with this one, as well as these points over here. And we'll see. So it looks like, obviously, we had a pretty strong retracement. It did bounce, but I'm not sure if this will continue to run down. So if you are looking for an entry, you may want to hold off for just a little bit, although it does look a little... I don't want to say oversold, but a little toward the bottom of this, the relative... RSI, so relative strength index. And so anything under 30 is oversold, anything over 70 is overbought. And so do keep that in mind. This is an art, you know, so you don't exactly know what's going to happen with this. However, I feel very good about this company, like, especially with everything going on. There's a lot of delays in shipping, especially with that ship that's stuck right now, the Evergreen ship that's stuck. It's just crazy what's happening. So I think these guys are going to be able to steal some of this market share. Keep in mind, this industry has been around for a long time. And so in part 2, I am going to be talking about kind of the competitors and different things like that. So that is what I have for you guys for now. I'm sorry there's not more information to be given right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Webull has been updated with the analyst price targets. I did try to look for some price targets on the internet. However, there really wasn't anything there. So as this kind of stock kind of develops, I will be following it and making sure you guys are updated. If you don't want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed. I'm doing my best to bring you guys the most up-to-date and recent information for all these stocks, including like AMC, GameStop, CTRM, Palantir, all these other stocks. And I'm taking requests as well. So if you have a request, please let me know. And that's that. So again, I hope you did like the video. If you did like the content, please consider subscribing and maybe even dropping a like. That really helps the channel and getting these videos seen and letting more people know about what is going on with the stock. All right. Thank you again for taking the time. Have a great day. Peace.